Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Final Fantasy VI. All that's left for us to do is to destroy the statues and defeat Kefka. I also broke the curse on the curse shield while I was off camera, so it is now the Paladin shield, which, as you can see, it's a pretty good shield. If I can show its stats. Yeah, look at my defense. Up at 231 from its, I guess the fall value of 170. So yeah, Paladin shield, it's pretty good. I finally broke that curse. Anyways, now that that is out of the way, I also did learn a bunch of magic, and Cian's team is not severely underpowered anymore. They're still my weakest team, but they're not as underpowered. Anyways, let's go destroy some magical statues, shall we? What's down here? Oh, I think this is where I have to go. Let's do that other door then, if I go up. I guess we're gonna find out. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be near the end of, this series. If everything goes the way I'm envisioning it in my head, there will only be 2 more episodes. This episode, which will be basically the destruction of the statues, and then I'm going... Oh! We're fighting, okay, we're fighting Poltergeist. I think this is, one of the statues. I wasn't really paying attention because I was, busy, talking about, well, how I'm planning on doing this. And how I am planning on doing this is, 2 episodes. One episode is going to be the destruction of the 3 statues. And then the next episode will be the finale, which is us, taking on Kefka and, you know, taking him down. And we're going to be able to easily defeat this guy. We're just going to blast him with Ultima all day, every day. And Terra's still the best with X magic and having the relic that makes her consume less magic power. And yeah, you can use Ultima too. Oh, never mind. He's dead. That was the easiest thing I did in my whole life. What the hell? I think that was one of the statues. I wasn't paying attention if there was a statue in front of us. Hey, we got the Aura Lance. I think I'll put that on. Yeah, that was one of the statues. Okay, well, why did we have to go back like that? And you know what's weird? Destroying these statues, nothing really happens to, well, basically magic, because these statues are supposed to be the source of magic. And we just destroyed one of them, so magic should be weakening, right? Wrong! It seems to have no effect on our magical powers at all. What's up here? I guess we'll never know. Because it's just pushing us back. Hey, a save point. Nice. Alright, we're gonna rest up and we're gonna save. That is one of the 3 statues down. 2 more remain. And then magic will no longer exist. But Kefka will still have his magical powers and we'll still have our magical powers, even without the source of those magical powers. I know, it's kind of weird. But I think like the story is, since Kefka harnessed the power of the statues, he basically is a statue, so we have to get rid of him too or magic won't go away. Anyways, let's jump down this hole. Because that's fun to do. Oh yeah, we get 3 switches to push, and I think we go down that, it'll just take us back to that room we were in before where I was wondering what was up that way. Yeah, I think it's just an exit from this room. We have to hit those 3 switches, by the way. Alright, let's go and destroy statue number 2. Oh, well. Never mind, monsters want to get in our way first. We'll take this thing down, and then we'll destroy the statue. Alright, statue, let's do this. Doom! Interesting name for a statue that contains magic. You know what? Tri-Touch probably won't do anything. Let's see if Pearl will hurt you. Because I don't really know. I know Ultima will. Okay, it did some damage. Not bad. Yeah, you can use Ultima as well. Oh yeah, Mimic, definitely. You're gonna be using Ultima yourself. Hell yeah. And Cure 2? Nice. And Ultima? Ow. Uh-oh, what's it doing? Its aura is shaking. I don't like that. That usually means trouble. Alright, it did something about Ice Elemental. I'm not gonna be using Ice though. I'm just gonna be using Ultima against you, because you don't seem to like that much. This is what I'm reserving. I don't want to waste my Mimic doing Cure 3 again. You can just fight. Sorry, Strego, but you're not gonna be much use here. And Ultima. And Mimic. And we pull out the chainsaw. Ultima has become my best friend. Sure, use Cure 3. Oh, never mind, we did it. We are the champions, we are victorious. Yeah! I learned Force Field. Good job, Strago. And I found a Sky Render. What's a Sky Render? We're gonna have to find out. Anyways, after the destruction of statue number 2, only one more. We'll see how my training with Team Cian has paid off. But what's a Sky Render? Oh. Here it is. It's a Cian thing. How interesting. I'm going to be using Cian. Maybe it will help us. Anyways, there's a save point here, so I'm definitely going to use it to rest up. Because we went to war with a statue. By we went to war, we kind of didn't. It was kind of the easiest thing I did. Alright, before I save, I actually want to switch over to Cian's team and actually equip that sword so I don't forget. Oh, wow. Holy attack power. That's nice. I love it. Alright, now we'll quickly go back to Cell's team and we're just going to save. And see if there's a hole to jump down with her too, because we love jumping down holes around here. You know, I'm so happy this series is coming to an end. Like, this is one of the first series that I've been doing since I started this channel. So it's kind of nice to finally be finishing this off, you know. Anyways, let's destroy the final statue. What are you called? The Goddess. And we got her surrounded. And you remember they're trying to decide which side he wanted to be on. Let's hit with Pearl. I don't know what its weakness is. I'll probably just be using Ultima for everybody who knows Ultima. And everyone else, I don't know. They'll do what they want, I guess. Yeah, Pearl heals it, so we're not going to be using Pearl. Do you know Ultima? No, you don't. Well, it's going to be problematic. Do you know Ultima? No. But you know Flare. Alright, we'll go with that then. Use Bahamut, sure. And I say, Flare, sure. Ow. You're gonna regret hitting me. Oh, crap, 7-second claw heals the goddamn thing. Alright, let's go for the 7. Going for the 7. Come on, 7. There we go. Ah, no! You know like 2, right? No, you don't. Not yet. Okay. Crap. Oh man, this might be the hardest of the 3 statues. I think I should have used Locke's team for this one. Because I think this is the toughest one. Uh-oh. Sure, Flare. I don't know what you can do. I really don't. Oh, did we win? We won. Okay, that was a scary one. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, but we pulled it off. Wow, this episode went actually kind of fast. And we got Excalibur. Yeah, this has been kind of fast. And there goes the final statue. And another save point! Defeat the statues and magical power will not disappear. Kefka drained the statue's power, the source of magic. So that's why magic still exists. We still have to get rid of Kefka. Now, who all can use Excalibur? Because I'm definitely going to put that on. I gotta find it. Oh, here it is. Terra, Locke, Edgar, and Salz. I think I'll give it to Terra, because Locke's using Atma, which is a very great weapon as long as he has good health. But yeah, this kind of went kind of fast. Alright, you know everything I was saying about this series being 2 episodes longer? Scratch that! We're finishing this today, guys. Buckle down. Because I feel like this is too short of an episode, so screw it. Today's the finale. Alright guys, so this is gonna be it. The finale, the end of Final Fantasy VI. Let's freaking do it. Oh. And beams of light are gonna go and take us away. Take us away to wherever Kefka is waiting for us. Oh my god, the music here, it's kinda creepy. Welcome, friends! Where are you, Kefka? Ah! He's become the master of the triangles. I knew you'd make it here, so I prepared some suitable entertainment for you. Oh wow, aren't you a great guest? How long are you going to let the destruction continue? I've tapped into the ultimate power. Observe! Such magnificent power. You're like insects to me. I will exterminate everyone and everything. And he's tossing us around. People will keep rebuilding the things you take from them. Yeah, Kefka. Then I'll destroy those too. Why do people rebuild things they know are going to be destroyed? Why do people cling to life when they know they can't live forever? Think how meaningless each of your lives are. Wow, I don't know what to say about that. It's not the net result of one's life that's important. It's the day-to-day concerns, the personal victories, and the celebration of life and love. You know what? I couldn't have said it better myself, Terra. It's enough if people are able to experience the joy that each day can bring. And have you found your joy in this nearly dead world of ours? Actually, yes, she has. And so has everyone else, actually. Yes. I know what love is. And I have learned to celebrate life and the living. My family lives on inside of me. I know what friendship is and family. It is my dream to build a kingdom in which I can guarantee freedom and dignity. I have come to experience anew the love of my brother. I met someone who can accept me for what I am. I have a special little granddaughter. I have my friends here. Kaboop, kaboop. You, my friends. Me, ooh, wow, all of you. I couldn't have said it better myself, Gal. And notice how Gogo didn't say anything? That's because Gogo doesn't know why he's here. And Yumero didn't say anything here because he, what would we say? Like, ooh, me here because Big Mom told me to. Ooh. This is sickening. You sound like chapters from a self-help booklet. Prepare yourselves for destruction. Uh-oh. Now for my last trick. I will make you all disappear. Kefka, you don't know what you're doing. Stop. He caused all this power not knowing what he's doing. I think he's kind of gone too far to stop. I command the greatest power in the universe. You are all helpless before me. Oh, wow. He really is like a god now. I will destroy everything. I will create a monument to non-existence. Whoa. Life will go on. There will always be people and dreams. No! I will hunt them down. I will destroy it all. Destroy, destroy, destroy! I think Kefka is beyond saving. He's really lost his mind. We will not allow you to harm another living thing. But what fun is destruction if no precious lives are lost? I wonder what Kefka's plan is then once he, does successfully eliminate all life. He will have nothing left to destroy. What's he do then? Since he only lives for destruction, It's over, Kefka. Yeah, your reign of terror ends. Alright, let's, we have to pick an order. Alright, so we want Terra, Locke, Shadow, and Mog. And then, I guess for the rest it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to be using, those guys. Alright, so basically how this works is basically picking teams for the ultimate battle. I really only use the first team against this, but how I think it works is once one person is destroyed, that person's swapped with the next person that you have set yourself in line with. I might be wrong about that though. You know what, we're just gonna win with a double Ultima. For a final boss, Kefka is not really that hard. Right now we're just destroying the many faces. This honestly ain't really too bad. Ow! And I think this will probably finish it off. It should at least. Nope, the son of a bitch still lives. You missed. This music, this sinister music, it's just so beautiful and it really fits the situation going on. I love it. Like, this game really gets the atmosphere down. And you turn Mog into a statue. I gotta remedy that situation. Can I fix that? Do I have a soft? I have one soft. Okay. Ow. This hand is all that's left. Oh my god, I just always like this music though. I forgot how great it was. Oh, we're moving on to the next phase. We finished off phase the angry face. I don't know what else to call it. And now we're moving up in a tower that is known as Kefka. I think this is like a fusion of like all the espers together. You know, that he captured on that day where civilization basically ended. Ultima. You know, we just use Cure 3. Gotta keep ourselves alive, you know. And blast him with an Ultima. And we use a Good old fashioned double Ultima. I'm not really worried about using too much magic. Because I have this Mega Elixir still, which I will use when needed. I love this music though. It's a very nice piece of music. Da 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 ba 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 ba. It's so good. I love it. But it's not as good as the boss music for the real final hit. Oh, 10 hits. Oh. At least it doesn't hit too hard. I love it when Taro can't get hit like that. It's great. Good job, Xiao. I don't even know what this is that I'm looking at right now. Like, what is this supposed to be? Da 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 da. We're moving up. What's next? Oh man, whatever that is, it looks like it's crucified. It's like crucified to a goddess. Wait, this is really quite a sight to behold, isn't it? Ah, so you're gonna be using W-Win and then immediately healing yourself afterward. Alright, well that's fine. We can heal ourselves too, you know. And we also got the patented never before failed Ultima spells. I'm waiting for Xiao to come down because he's gonna need to be healed himself. I killed one of them, wow. There you are, welcome back, Xiao. Uh-oh, you gonna condemn me? How dare. Can't believe you would do this to me. Eh? It's over. And then we get to move on to the real final boss. Oh, no! Locke's dead. Does that mean Locke's gonna get traded out? Ooh. I know what's happening to this guy. Here it is! Oh, my favorite final boss music. You may also recognize it from the opening of this game, back in the first episode. It's Kefka! And yeah, Cian's taking the place of Locke because Locke unfortunately died. I wish it wasn't Cian of all people, but you know what? We'll make it work, I guess. Hi. Life. Dreams. Hope. Yeah? Where did they come from? And where are they heading? These things. I am going to destroy! Okay. You do that, buddy. You do that. We're gonna just go with one. I don't want to waste too much time with Cian. Double Ultima. You can jump. Not too bad of a hit there from Cian. Fallen one. Uh-oh. Yeah, we know what that does. It drops our health down to 1. Kinda like Sephiroth's One-Winged Angel. Or Heartless Angel. One-Winged Angel is the song. I'm going for the 7. Uh-oh, one of us are dead. It had to be the guy that was going to heal. Really? Double Ultima, yeah. Why is the world shaking? What's going on? Is Maul going to get replaced? Because he's dead? Alright, I'm going to go for a 7 again, okay? This time, for real. Wait for the right moment. There. Wait, is the attack called Garner? Uh-oh, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, wow! That is a heck of an attack! But yeah, as far as final boss music goes, this is pretty good. Too bad we have to do it without Locke. That's kind of a sad thing, isn't it? And we just did it, guys. We did it. We beat the game. Kefka has nothing on us. We did it. Goodbye, you crazed clown. You will never destroy again as long as the world lives, because you no longer continue to live. The destruction ends. It's breaking up. There's no time to lose. Airship's just ahead. Terra? Come on, everybody. We have to work together. Terra, what's wrong? She's half Esper, and, with Kefka destroyed, she might be destroyed too because, part of her is not from this world. And since destroying magic is also going to destroy the Espers, yeah, I think, the fate of Terra kind of concerns us. Oh! Our Magicite is shattering. Uh-oh. The Magicite! Magic is disappearing from this world. The Espers, they no longer exist. You mean Terra too? Yeah, I'm afraid so. Come with me. I can lead you out with my last ounce of strength. Ah, this is kind of sad. I'm not ready for a sad goodbye. And well, that's pretty much the end, guys. Not exactly. We still have to get out of the tower. But now we're in a storybook form. Seeing Garamon. Oh, so that's what his full name is. Good to know, I guess. Huh? Uh-oh! Cian, think you can handle that switch? Machines? I hate machines! Yeah, think about who you're asking. Come on, Cian, you gotta do it. I believe in you. Come on, you can do it. You just gotta step on it. That's all you gotta do. Come on, you can do it. I'm proud of you. I told you you could do it. You just have to show technology who's boss. Yeah, you tell him. Sets her as a useless character that I never ever used except for that one time I had to. Sets her Gabbiani. What kind of last name is Gabbiani? Oh! Uh-oh. Toss her a coin. It's going to decide which way we're going to go, really? Wait. Ah. Let's go that way. Sometimes in life, you just have to feel your way through a situation. Daryl, I'm starting to sound just like you. It's rubbing off on you, buddy. You saved everyone's life there. Edgar as Edgar Ronnie Figaro. Ah, so his last name actually is Figaro. So he's named after the kingdom. Interesting. Savin Rene Figaro. I knew they were the descendants of the King of Figaro, but I didn't know that the kingdom was literally named after them. Uh-oh. Whoa. Savin, just really, what would we do without you? I knew you'd be a better king. I trained hard knowing I might have to help you someday. Now I know why I have these... I didn't get to read all that, but... I'm guessing you're saying I know why I have these muscles, I guess. Mog as... Mog. Muggles don't get last names. This music. What is it? Oh! Uh-oh. Help! Save me! You have wings. Can't you just fly? Just the... Mog, you have wings, buddy. And don't tell me that Muggles can't fly. I played other Final Fantasy games and in them Muggles could fly. The hair, watch the hair. Hair? You got fur, buddy, not hair. Umero as... Umero. Yetis also don't have last names. Just in case you guys are wondering. I'm guessing in this world, Mog and Umero are the last of their kinds. It won't open. Oh, move aside! Well, if we can't open one door, we're just gonna make it our way. Isn't it a great thing we brought this guy with us? Oh, me help! Oh! I'm gonna miss doing that. Go as... Go. We still don't know anything about this guy. Who he is, where he came from, or really anything about him. Whoop! Oh, that's not good. Both buttons have to be pressed simultaneously. Go. Watch Cells and do exactly what she does. Yeah, you're a mimic. Do what you're supposed to do, which is copy. There you go. What did he just do? Did he just like fall to the ground? Go as... Go! Wonder where this guy's gonna go after this adventure. Like, he's gonna go back to living in the Veld? I doubt it. Go find shortcut. Yeah, he found a shortcut, alright. Yay, you did it, Go. Go find shortcut. Wow. And he just throws Cells down. Friends aren't supposed to kill friends like that. Oh, I love Go. Lock as... Loco. And Cells as... Cells share. Oh, we're almost out. Oh no! Come on, the floor is about to break apart! Cells, just leave it, seriously, just... no. Oh no! Oh boy. Look! I will not let you go, I promise. He almost lost Rachel. He lost Rachel, remember, this exact same way. You almost ate it trying to pick up that silly trinket. Yeah, what's wrong with you, girl? Come on, now it's not the time for this, Cells. We have to get out of here first, then we can talk about that silly little trinket. And Terra as... Terra Brandford. There you go, why can't I not speak? Uh-oh. The last magistrate? Father? Oh no. Terra, we must part now. We Espers will disappear from this world. But if the human part of you is very strongly attached to something or someone, you will probably be able to remain in this world as a human being. In the end, that's still kind of sad. If Terra loves something, she'll be fine, yeah, but she just had to watch her father shatter to pieces. Realm Arani. I'm sorry if I pronounced her name wrong, but it's Realm, doesn't really matter. Uh-oh. Grandpa, stop goofing around. Yeah, come on, old man. Sorry, dear. If I hear even a peep of you, I'm gonna draw your portrait. No, anything but that. Then come on, get a step on. But, you know, just once, I'd really like to do a portrait of you. Rome, how can you be thinking about pictures at a time like this? She is an artist. She's always thinking about pictures. Shadow as... Shadow. We're not gonna learn Quai's full name? Like, come on, we know who Shadow is now. Huh? Shadow, where are you going? Huh? Oh. Interceptor, get going. Interceptor's too low in the shadow. Stay well. Barum, I'm going to stop running. I'm going to begin all over again. I feel bad for Xiao there. He's literally going to stay with the tower falling apart, and yeah, he's going down with the tower. Strike Omegas, by the way. I'm sorry, I was busy thinking about Xiao there, you know. Oh no! A kid like me doesn't know the meaning of the fate. Kid? You're a grandpa, you can't be a kid no more, just saying. Gotcha! He did it! I didn't think he had it in him, but he did it. And you! Oh, me? Oh, thank you, game! Even I get mentioned as Gaming Francis. Whoa! Music got intense. Come with me. Was it really smart of Terra to start flying like this? The last piece of magic say, uh-oh. Terra, it's okay. Your power is fading. Get back on the ship, girl. Is there really a point to this? Like, you're not really helping us fly, you know, like this. We'd be okay without you, like, doing this, you know. Because her power's going to fade and she won't be an Esper anymore. And she'll just fall. Terra, your strength is going. Terra! I'm not ready for a sad ending. I guess they know something's wrong with their mother. I guess they know Mama Terra's not coming back. Do it right, Katerin. I forgot these two were actually having a child. Gotta hang in there. And everyone died, but where's Terra? For a while longer. While longer what? Just a little longer. Where's Terra? We didn't catch her, did we? She's gone. Terra! How'd you not see her? She's right there. Is she okay? She's alive! Yes! Thank you, Setzer. Didn't I say it before? This is the world's fastest ship. Did you really think he was going to let a friend die? Well, there you guys go. That was the story of Final Fantasy VI. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm actually very glad to finally be done with this and we can finally put this to end. And the next Final Fantasy I'm moving on to, I'm not really sure which one it's going to be, actually. I guess we'll just stay tuned and find out, huh? Anyways, as we're flying around and we are watching the credits, thank you for joining me in this series. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This is still, without any question, like, my favorite of the series. Like, I just really love this game. I really love, like, how this game really took a turn, like, halfway through it. Like, first you're dealing with, like, the Empire, and you think it's, like, basically, like, a whole, like, Returners, like, Rebels versus, like, an Empire. And then the game completely, like, turns on you, and then you end up, facing a clown that basically destroyed the world. That was, quite an interesting twist that I didn't see coming the first time I played this game. And Kefka is still one of my favorite villains, because, like, most villains, they talk about ruining the world and whatnot. Where Kefka here, he actually just up and did it. Like, he did what every villain talks about doing. He destroyed the world. That is pretty insane. I love it. And this game still has a very lovely soundtrack. I wouldn't say it has the best soundtrack of the entire series, though. Like, my favorite soundtrack for the Final Fantasy games would probably be... Interestingly, as much as I was not a fan of it, I think 5 had the best soundtrack. Like, music-wise, 5's soundtrack was pure gold. It was beautiful. Even though I wasn't really, like, a fan of the game in general, but... yeah, its music was pretty nice. We're getting a out-far shot of the world, so I'm guessing the world was put back together? I would like to know how that happened. Just did like destroying Kefka and getting rid of the tower just basically undone all the destruction he did and the world just sort of fixed itself back together? I do wonder about like some characters though, like Gaul. What does Gaul do now? Like, he made friends with actual humans. Is he going to go back to living in the wild? I don't know, it's kind of interesting. This game doesn't really touch upon that, does it? I'm guessing Yumero and Mog will go back to the Narsh caves. Locke would probably go back to... I don't know where Locke lives, actually. Like, you first meet him in Narsh, but I don't think he lives in Narsh. He's just hanging around there because he's part of Returners and he knows a guy that lived there. I'm guessing the monsters are cleared from Narsh now, and basically people can move back in there. I'm guessing. I don't know. Oh, I'm guessing the baby was born. And the kids witnessed this. They're children, you know. They're not realizing where they came from. Oh, is Terra back? Is that what they're going on about? Is Mama Terra back? Yep. They saw her flying above. She told you she'd be back. Oh, wow. They gone pretty fast at rebuilding the town. The Master's rebuilt, that's pretty nice. I love this music. This is the same, like, end credits music they use for Final Fantasy IV. Huh? Yeah, I was right, by the way. Apparently destroying Kefka is just magically, like, bringing the world, putting itself back together and undoing all the destruction. It's a wonderful thing to behold from way up here above. Well, Figaro technically didn't, suffer really any damage. They just got stuck underground. Terra? What you doing? You're not thinking of flying, are you? Like, that part of you is gone. You're completely like us now. Oh. You know, she looks kind of cool like that. You know, without the ponytail and just letting her hair, like, flow in the wind. She actually looks cool like that. I don't know where this is. I forgot what the mountain was called. It was the mountain where we met Sabin in the first place. And there's the waterfalls. How did Sabin survive falling into that? I'll never know. And yeah, the Phantom Train. Or the forest of the Phantom Train. And we're still flying. Full speed ahead! For a Super Nintendo game, the graphics on this game are actually pretty great. I would definitely say it's like an upgrade from what they've done with Final Fantasy 4 and 5. Definitely an upgrade from 1, 2, and 3. The end. There you guys go, that was the end. Oh, there's more. What do you think you found? Here. In this dying world. Well, everyone found the answers they were looking for. Ah, the memories. From classical scenes of the game that we just went through. What a wonderful adventure we just went through together. Oh, wow. Those ghosts are actually pretty terrifying. Oh, they're going up against Shadow though. They don't know what they're doing. Shadow's one guy you don't want to go up against. Shadow's just so cool. I love him. Shadow and Kane are probably my favorite characters of the entire series. You're not going to be able to take on Magic Tech armor with guns. Come on, let's be honest. Really, you can't take down Magic Tech armor with guns, but you can take them down with cards. Wow, that's a cool picture of Kefka, I'm not gonna lie. That might be the thumbnail of this video. Why do you build, knowing destruction? Why do you yearn to live, knowing nothing or everything must die? I don't know. Text is going a bit fast. I'm sorry, I'm playing Final Fantasy. I didn't realize I was playing Sonic, where I have to go fast. Even with the whole reading. Oh, that scene right there! Oh, I think that reminds me why that ribbon was so important to Cells. Okay, that makes more sense now. Alright, well, there you guys go. That was the true ending of Final Fantasy VI. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know what Final Fantasy I'm playing next. I'm deciding between Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 8 or Final Fantasy 9. I don't know. Those are the ones I'm going through. You guys can let me know which one you guys would like to see more. But yeah, that's the end of this series. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye, everybody.